The election that's going to happen in less than 300 days is going to be very interesting. Both sides are primed for a really nasty fight. And as we watch what's going on in Congress with Hunter Biden and then it tied to Joseph Biden, I don't think in reality, but that's how the GOP perspective is. If Hunter Biden is able to testify in open Congress, it's going to make the GOP position untenable. Make it very difficult. Untenable. I can't believe I couldn't say that. The whole premise of the impeachment of Joseph Biden is to give Donald Trump something to run against. He's been impeached too. If the younger Biden speaks before the House and there is no breaking of the law or no involvement of the senior Biden, then what do they have to hold against Biden? Nothing. That's the reason for this sham hearing. They've said it. We've offered the GOP plenty of opportunities to fix the border, as they call it a crisis, which is not. There were 50,000 people coming over the border during COVID. That was during Donald Trump was president. But this is 12,000 people a month is catastrophic. In 2015, Barack Obama said, let's solve the problem, write a check to the GOP. And they didn't. Because again, if they solved the problem, what do they have to run on? What are the wonderful GOP platform? What's the platform? As far as we can tell right now, it's a national abortion ban. Donald J. Trump has said, I took Roe v. Wade away. Guy's been trying for 54 years and only I could do it. We can see that 15 states have not taken federal money to feed children over the summer. That's at least 21 million children that will not get adequate food. Voter suppression, because in my state, the GOP has taken 1 million people off the rolls and 700,000 of them are Democrats. That doesn't scream voter suppression. Taxing. The GOP tax cut of 2017 is the reason my taxes are going to go up again this year. They went up in 2021. And they're going to go up on 2025. And the GOP would like to make it permanent so that you and I are paying the largest share of taxes. Ronald Reagan, not only did he borrow money for Social Security, he ended the corporate tax at 75% in 1984 and dropped it to 28%. And you and I have been banking up for the shortfall since then. And then you add the Bush tax cut in 2004 and Donald J. Trump's tax cut in 2017, and you wonder why we rolled up $9 trillion worth of debt under his presidency. He had a functioning economy. And he drove it into the ground with a combination of poor management and COVID. Deregulation doesn't help businesses. Deregulation helps the people. And that's the reason why the Republican Party is against it. How many derailments? How many things did Trump take away that's causing problems now? Remember Infrastructure Week? No infrastructure bill from Trump. How many Republicans are running on the fact that there's an infrastructure bill they voted against? Or, the jobs that came along with it, like in Lauren Boebert's district. What is the GOP platform? What are they offering you? They're going to attack gays and people on the rainbow. They're going to take away the dictionary in Escambia County in Florida. You're going to take away your retirement. They want to move it to 69 and get rid of it. We pay for Medicare with every single paycheck on FICA until you hit $400,000. Then there's a loophole created by the GOP so people that are wealthy don't have to pay in on every single check. I put up a TikTok on Dean Phillips talking this morning. And the amount of blowback I got because people thought that because he had worked when he was a congressman with Donald Trump because he was president, that he was a traitor. Prior to Donald Trump, it was begrudgingly, but there was hands across the aisles to get things done. That all basically stopped in about 2015. You have the MAGA crazies talking about getting rid of Mike Johnson because he worked with rational people on the Democratic Party to get a budget going for 2024. They want the government shutdown. So you have the Speaker of the House, who is 2 heartbeats away from being president, who thinks that it's okay in a country that has the separation of church and state to talk about dominionism and his Seven Mountain Mandate. And he denied the 2020 election. And he's actively involved for 2025. Project 2025. What is the advantageous thing for you from the GOP? What are you getting? You're not getting breaks on taxes. You're not getting breaks on health. He wants to get rid of Obamacare. That's 40 million Americans without insurance. With nothing to replace it, he's not going to replace it. We have insulin at $35 because of the Democrats. If it was up to the Republican Party, some people would still be paying $1,000 a month for their insulin when it was given the patent was given away for free so that no one would be charged extra for this life-saving drug. I don't know what, aside from the fact that the GOP hates the same people you hate, what has the GOP done for you in the last 20 years? In the state of Florida, again, banning the dictionary. 1,400 books were banned last year. Anne Frank in the dictionary this year. Really? How is that going to help children learn? A tax on women. A tax on the elderly. Tax on veterans, because, if a Republican gets in there, they're going to get rid of the VA. Or cut it 20%, which is what the talk was under Kevin McCarthy. So screwing veterans too. Please, someone on the right, stitch me and tell me all the benefits of the GOP. Vote true and vote blue. The lives of women in your life will depend on it.